Okay, it's going to be a little loud because my generator's running. Here's my main 200 amp panel. As you see, I put a generator interlock switch in there. I've installed my generator power inlet box. And here's my generator. One of them. This here's a Multi-Quip, an industrial generator with a Honda engine, 6,000 watts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut off grid power right here, and I'm going to turn on generator power. You heard the generator kick on. So here's my garage and all my lights are running. Basically, everything's running in the whole house that needs to run. The only thing I turned off was the power to the AC in the furnace. Okay, so as you can see, I've got full power inside. One of those LEDs over there isn't liking it too much. I got a little flickering from one of those. Let's turn the other light on over there. Oh yeah, got full power in the house. Microwave, everything's going. Refrigerator is on and going. So she's running everything I need her to run. This circuit here should be running for my outside refrigerator too. Oh, the light's not on that one, so I must have that circuit turned off. I'll have to figure out which circuit that is real quick. Okay, I think I found the circuit. There we go. And the compressor's definitely running. So I've got the compressor on two refrigerators right now, and that generator's handling it just fine. It's even running all my CB equipment. I'm not going to try to run my big amplifier. I don't know if it could handle that or not. But that's great. If the power's out, I still got communications. Okay, and turn it off. All we have to do is flip this breaker here. That kills generator power. Flip this up. That engages grid power. Now we're back on the grid there. I shut the fuel off to my generator, and I'm going to let it go ahead and run the carburetor bowl dry. As you can hear, it's almost there. And there she goes. I always like to run it dry so it always starts up next time. So what I've done here is this breaker here is for my CB amplifier. That's a 30 amp breaker, 240. This was in this slot right here where this empty hole is. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that because I still have the knockouts for that. I'm going to block that one back up. So what I had to do is I had to move it from here to up here. And this here is a 30 amp for the generator. So I had to move this down here to the lowest position because you have to put it right where the main is. And then this here's the interlock. What this does is basically when it's in this position and the power's on, you can't flip the generator on because this blocks it. So that's how that works. Then when you flip the power off, this will drop down and it'll prevent you from turning the main back on. And then you can turn the generator on. So I don't need it. I know when one's on and one's off, but per code, you need this if you want to be legal. That there tells you how to go ahead and the startup procedure and everything. This here is the power inlet box I installed. It's got a 30 amp twist lock there. So all you do is give it a twist, come right out. That's what that looks like. And for the generator, the same thing. Let's give it a twist, pulls out of there. So I try to do everything real nice and clean, so that's how I did it. Go ahead and show you how I did it on the inside, I suppose. Well, I guess first I should say on this particular box, you can mount either way. You can mount with this on the top or the bottom. They mounted it on the bottom, so that's why your main's on the bottom. You know, you have your power coming in from the street here. All the knockouts behind this panel are all on the top, so that wouldn't have done me any good to try to run it on the wall or anything. You know, if the meter would have been on either side, I could have dropped it down, drilled a hole in there and dropped it down, but that wasn't an option. So I'll show you why I did what I did. Okay, so this here is existing. This is an existing deal that's here. This here is 50 amp service for the spa in the backyard. And then this here is 30 amp service for my CB amplifier. I did hire an electrician to go ahead and do this, and if I had to do it again, I'd do it myself. Be honest, the dude kind of was a hack. I kind of had to redo some of his work. But anyway, that's what we got there. So what I did was I came through, went ahead and just dropped down a 3/4 inch PVC conduit. It goes right through the wall. Got a piece of PVC coupler or adapter screwed right into the back of that box right there, with a piece of PVC going through the wall, with another adapter screwed on the other side. So it's physically held in from this side to the other side where the box is, with a nut on the threads and everything. Plus it's anchored to the wall. So that's how I did that. Now I did originally think of just running 120 just to run this little Honda 2000 generator, because this is an inverter and it's super quiet. And I'm pretty sure this would have ran both fridges. Or at least a fridge and lights. But I figured might as well just go ahead and do the other one. It'll run a lot more. I don't got to worry about it. Plus that's more of an industrial generator out there. So I've still got this one if I want to plug something in it. I mean, I've probably had this thing now for, I don't know, 7 or 8 years, and it doesn't even have but maybe a couple hours on it total. Great generator, great quiet generator. So I picked this up here secondhand many years ago, and I've held on to it just because it's such a great generator. It fires up on the second pull every time, and it runs flawlessly. And like I said, it's a industrial job site generator, so it's going to run just fine. I don't got anything to worry about. Anyways, thanks for watching. That's how I did it. I did decide to go with the generator interlock switch rather than the other way. What's it called now? I'm having a moment where I can't remember. Well, anyways, it's basically another panel you mount that has like 6 breakers in there, and then you have to rewire the breakers, so you only get 6 breakers. I decided to go this way because then I can pick and choose, exactly what I want to run, and I marked on there, which the critical ones are. So, yep, And plus I already had my, you know, cable TV and telephone. I figured I'd put it right next to it so it's all on the side of the house. You know, everything's together there. All right, well, thanks for watching.